Yo, yo, hey everyone. So it's Kevin again, and I appreciate you guys coming back and listening again. This is my fourth episode of my Dreamer podcast, and I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and today, very special. Well, all of them are special actually, but this is going to be a special episode that is going to be shouting out to a couple people that need to hear this, and hopefully they hear this very well because sometimes it can be very too late before finding out that you need to do this, right? And today we're going to be talking about breaking free from the comfort zone, how we can basically unleash our full potential and how we can find our full potential. So this is what this podcast episode is going to be about. And that's why I'm here to help you break free from the crutches of comfort and reaching your full potential. Like I said, I'm your host, Kevin, and today we'll explore how we often fell into the trap of comfort. Most importantly, how to break from it. So let's go ahead and get started. Kill the music. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be that guy that has no music yet. It's not in our budget. It's not in my budget. It's not. Yeah, it's not in my budget. All right, let's go ahead and start. So, what are we gonna talk about? Let's talk about the comfort zone trap. So we all have comfort zones, those familiar spaces that we feel free and safe and secure and comfort. Yeah, but it's in these very zones that we often struggle to find our limit, and that's where the roof is. Whenever outside, there's a full sky, a full blue sky, and we're trapped inside our own house, our own roof. Kind of a metaphor right there that limits our growth. It's kind of like being planted inside in a way. And let's say you're a flower, right? And you're planted inside. You're giving the water, you're giving the nutrients, right? But you need to be outside to grow into a big ass tree. So that's what finding about your growth is. And we need to go outside our comfort zones. So why do we fall into the trap of comfort? One reason is fear. Let's be honest, fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of discomfort. These fears can paralyze us and keep us from taking risks and reaching our true potential. Trust me, I've I'm a big, huge part of that. I've done that, been there, done that, and I can say with honestly, you never know until you try. That's what I like to say. So the power of discomfort. It's time to embrace this discomfort as it's often the catalyst for personal growth. So we must challenge ourselves to step outside our comfort zone, to push our boundaries, and to overcome our fears. How do we do this? Well, I'll get into that here in just a second. But remember, please remember, discomfort is the birthplace of growth. It is where we learn, it is where we adapt, and ultimately become a better version of ourselves. I think I've been there and I'm doing that. How do we find the motivation? Or better yet, how do we find the inspiration? I don't like to use the word motivation because motivation, anybody can get motivated. Not so many people can get motivated, but it is where we get inspired that we take action. Most of the times, whenever we're motivated, we don't do the action. So to break free from the comfort zone, from the, so in order to break free from the comfort zone, we need motivation. No, scratch that. We don't need motivation. We need inspiration. The inspiration often comes from a strong why, a compelling reason that drives us to reaching more. Whenever you find your why, whenever you get up early out of bed and you do what you got to do because you have a why, then it's going to be very easy to get up early in the morning. It's going to be easy to say no to that party. It's going to be easy to say no to your girlfriend, to your boyfriend. because we have priorities. So take a moment to reflect on your personal why, what it is truly motivated, or what truly inspires you to strive for more and unleash your potential. Make sure that you stay focused on that. Remember, having your why will help you. So, next thing, setting your goals and taking action. Having a clear set of goals is essential in our journey to self improvement. These goals provide us with direction, purpose, and a roadmap for success. So, you got to have goals and you got to take action. That's step number two and step number three. Step two is setting goals. Step three is taking action. I'm being serious. You got to take action, or else this is just turn off. Just click away. Basically, if you're not gonna take action, just click away. You're just wasting my breath. You're wasting my time. You got to take action, bro. For real. So it starts with the small, achievable goals and gradually working your way up. Consistent action is key. It helps build momentum and keeps you moving forward. Sometimes, whenever we set goals, we're like, oh, okay, I want to lose 50 pounds by 1 month, right? Or I want to set this impossible task that is going to be due in 1 week or tomorrow. That's not going to happen, man. It's not gonna happen. You gotta set small, accountable goals. You gotta build the foundations to get there. Most of my clients that I train, I have them go through a 3-step process where they write out their goals for month one, whenever they're working with me, their month two goals, their month three goals, and I make sure they write it down. I make sure they tell me. I help them keep accountable and stay accountable to those goals. I don't care where it is. What we do is we obtain it, we reach that goal, and we excel it. Excel it. Sorry, we excel it. We got to make sure that we set small, attainable goals, and I make sure that I tell them this whenever we go into our training. And it's essential, basically. It's essential to basically overcoming or to setting goals and taking action. It's essential. So, like I said, setting small, attainable goals, gradually working your way up is the only way that you're gonna go. That you're gonna build up to your journey. So, next, overcoming setbacks. This is inevitable. It's going to be essential to acknowledge the setbacks that are going to be part of your journey. They're not failures, but valuable learning lessons. So take this L, my friend. Take it here. I have one for you. They're going to be inedible. You're gonna lose. You're gonna have those days where you're not gonna get up. You're gonna have those days where you're not gonna want to go to school. You're gonna have those days where you feel like crap. You're gonna feel those days that your boss is telling you, "Hey, do this, do that," when you know that they don't have the authority to tell you, right? But that's just one thing. You're gonna hold this L. You're gonna take L's, and you're just gonna have to learn from it. You're gonna have to build a strong mindset, an iron mindset. That's what you're gonna have to have because overcoming setbacks are part of the journey. Like I said, they're not failures, but valuable learning lessons that can propel us forward or further on our path to achieving more. So learn from your setbacks, adapt, and keep pushing forward. Remember that every successful person has faced challenges along the way. They're not successful just because they happen to be rich or whatever. They overcome failures for sure. So, bring it into conclusion. I hope that this has definitely helped you. But I just want to thank you guys for tuning in into the Dreamer podcast. Remember that in these moments of discomfort and courage, that we truly discover our capabilities on reaching our new heights. So break free from the comfort zone, set your goals, and keep pushing forward. Your potential is waiting for you to get unlocked. So here, I'm giving you the cue right now. Thank you for listening to this audio, or not audio, this podcast. Thank you for listening to this because I just gave you a key. And all you got to do is just got to find it within yourself to actually do it. Remember the 3 steps that you got to do. The 3 steps: finding out your why, setting your goals, and taking action. Those are the 3 steps, man. Pretty simple. but it's easier said than done. I know that you got to take the action, but your potential is waiting for you. Just go get it. Stay out of the comfort zone. Like I said, I'm Kevin. Until next time, keep striving for more and never stop believing in your ability to achieving greatness. Much love. Peace out. See you guys next Friday.